Alright, let's play SimCity 4 here. A little bit different than usual. Um, I updated my graphics drivers for my card, and the game's no longer happy. I don't know what drivers I was running it with, but now I'm getting a lot of graphical errors. I've been fighting with it, trying to figure out what I was running previously so I can go back to it, but yeah, this thing's just pissed. It's also a potential possibility that it's just my graphics card itself. I mean, I'm running a really, really crap one. I so need to go ahead and replace that thing. I've been meaning to do so. Sorry, can't. I just spent that money on really, really expensive dentistry. So I don't know when I can do that. But episode of SimCity, you can see I've got lovely little unemployment here on my screen. For that reason, I went ahead and took out the happy little residential areas that I was going to try to create. It really doesn't make sense. Till those go away, why and the heck would I want to go ahead and add to the problem? So, a lot of a lot of industrial, a lot of commercial, graphical errors. I'm sorry, expect that throughout the entire episode. If you ever wanted to know just how bad this game runs on modern, well, I guess it might just be Windows 7, I don't know. Well, now you'll know. So, you can enjoy that. But let's see if we can go ahead and get some skyscrapers on here and make this episode productive. Alright, so towers, towers, towers. That's the name of this episode. Going to go ahead and get us some towers, and a lot of graphical errors, and I'm really sorry about that. Kinda. I suppose I could have just waited through an episode until everything was all nice and working properly. But, to be honest, I thought it'd be kind of funny leaving them in. You can see just how horrifying what I'm looking at is while I was doing the episode. And I thought you guys would get a little kick out of that. Sorry again, I would update my drivers and my graphics card. Drivers are easy, graphics card not so much. Can't really afford that right now with all my other bills right now. Sorry. I are poor at the moment. But one thing I am not poor in is towers. I am getting skyscrapers in my city. Trying to go ahead and link up everything nicely. A lot of interesting now. Well, I don't really want to call them problems. They're interesting though. Is that you'll notice that I keep going back to my my RCI, check out my demand, see if my commercial office demand is moving at all. And even though I keep getting tower after tower after tower, the thing just does not move. It's kind of weird, really. It really, really, really should be moving, but it really doesn't. That's kind of weird, because if it was like that high, it should be, just going completely off the top, but I don't know, it just doesn't. So, kind of strange. I don't understand it. I'll be the first to admit it. I don't get everything in SimCity. A lot of stuff, but not that. But, whatever. Means I can keep getting in, more towers, and I do like towers. I actually keep going ahead and expanding my commercial throughout the episode in order to try to get more towers, because occasionally I get little lulls where towers didn't really want to build. So I thought maybe put in some 3x-whatevers. Maybe that'll kick things off, or maybe put in some fountains and see if that works. And, keep trying different things, and eventually they cooperate. They can't refuse me forever. Not to sound like, some creepy rapist or anything, but they can't refuse me forever. That's all I'm saying. But yes, I do have towers built. They did cooperate. However, you'll notice that they did not always want to diversify. I had a lot of skyscrapers of the exact same variety that just seemed hell-bent on being built. Even after demolishing one or two of them, they built the same things over and over again. It's really, really weird. I don't understand it. I'm not supposed to understand it. But that's what I did. Now, I do have one other thing to tackle on in this episode that I'll be doing after I'm done speeding things up. At the end, you'll notice that despite the commercial demand, which is not moving, and I periodically make references to the residential, that, again, can't really get rid of the unemployment there, despite all the towers that are coming in and being built. I really don't understand that one at all either. But despite all that, unemployment just does not want to move. It's crazy. I don't get it. Another one of the things I don't understand. Well, I kind of understand it. Workers are coming in from other cities to work at them. But why the workers in this city don't want to go there to work, I don't think I'll ever understand that one. They should. Maybe I'll try to put some more more commercial right next to them. Maybe that will finally get them to shut up and do what I say. We can hope. We can hope. We can hope. But yeah, in a minute, I actually go ahead and try to show you what my city looks like at night, and that didn't really go over too well, I'm sorry. I'm going to be redoing that. Because when I sped it up, it just looked like trash. It was like all blurred and couldn't really appreciate anything. I didn't like it. Maybe you guys do. That's cool if you do, but I'm definitely redoing that, because I can make that look better. I can definitely make that look better. So that's one other thing that probably the last thing that I'll go ahead and do, and I'll wrap up the episode after I'm done speeding things up. Hopefully I won't get too many graphical errors, but again, if I do, I'm sorry, not much I can do about that right now. I can admire the buildings of the same kind that keep wanting to be built in my city over and over and over again. That's always good. That's always pretty. Pretty weird, actually, but still pretty. Not much I can do about that. I'll try to download some more buildings, see if we can get a larger variety of things going on in there. So I don't want, all everything looking the same. That's just not very good. In my opinion, anyway. But then again, we're not really too concerned right now with what looks good and what doesn't. I mean, I did just make an entire episode of building and graphical errors, so I guess that'll be for another time. Another time indeed. But nearing the end of this, so I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up. That way I can go back and do a slow run through of my city at night. So I imagine there are a few of you who are out there who are interested in that, kind of wondering what it looks like now. Didn't realize I had it set to only daytime for so long. Didn't really occur to me until I was going back and doing the whole trash thing, putting down another incinerator, that I realized it's been daylight for a very, very long time. I mean, this episode took like 20 minutes to do, so yeah. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this episode, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright guys, as promised, here's my city lit up at night. I think these buildings, I don't really like them too much. I mean, look how bright they are. It looks like they're on fire, for God's sakes. But overall, I do like the look of the city. Let's go ahead and zoom in again. I think we can go ahead and zoom in one more time. There we go. Now, you've seen this area before. I think it still looks quite nice, though, in my opinion. It's got a nice little diversity of buildings there, making everything look all nice and pretty. Which is, what I'm concerned about my city, making sure it looks all nice. These buildings down here, though, they don't look like much during the day, but man, if they don't look very nice lit up at night. And here we have the arch that I mentioned. I think it looks pretty nice all lit up. Got a lot of different things here. A lot of different rooms and what's going on down below. Even some interesting things from behind, I think. Yeah, not too bad. All lit up down there. I thought it would look really nice on the water at my little, I don't know, intersection that I have here. But of course, I have other skyscrapers. Hopefully these will be skyscrapers too one day. And I think we still have demand. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We still have demand for commercial office buildings. It's insane. It's like I didn't even build anything in this entire episode. Because that thing just has not budged. To the point where I'm wondering if I bugged this city out somehow. Because there's no way that's not moving. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't think I've bugged the city out, but who knows. But on with the city. Got a little tall office tower here. It's kind of dominating the scene. But that's okay. We like the look of that little guy. He can stay. And of course some other towers, skyscrapers. Pretty sparse right now because I haven't really finished off this area here. But you know what? Not looking that bad either. The minute it's all filled in, I think it'll look really, really nice. Now, here on the other hand, is almost burning my retinas to look at. I mean, these things are just too bright. And that wasn't a download, I don't think. I'm almost positive I didn't download this building. I'm pretty sure that just regularly came in the game. And that is just lit up entirely too much. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe just delete them? But, I don't know, they seem pretty insistent, huh? Still not sure why these guys aren't building, but that's okay. But my residential area looks kind of nice too. Commercial definitely dominates the scene, but these guys aren't bad. They're nice and happy. And of course on the other side, much of the same. Whoops, let's get those with problems out of there. Of course, one thing though, I have to change that completely. There we go, you. One thing completely that's really annoying me though is, yeah, that unemployment. They say they have a long commute time. Though I really can't tell where they're trying to go. Because there's no way this commute time right here is long. Look where they're trying to go. They're trying to go only to here. Even if they were walking that distance, it wouldn't be long. So, I guess they just don't have a job nearby? But I've been putting nothing but jobs in here, so again, your guess, good as mine. I'll keep trying to get that out of there, though. Maybe put some more commercial here, lining a little river. Give these guys somewhere to work that's like really freaking close by. Maybe that'll shut them the heck up. Because that's just, there's no reason for this. There's no reason for this at all. But yeah, that's my city so far. I hope you guys are liking it as much as I am. And of course, High-Techville. They need a lot of empty space here. Maybe I should cut some of these zones up. This is a lot of empty space. I don't know. But that's my city. Hope you like it. And join me for the next episode of SimCity 4.